passing it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be nothing.
Okay. I don't think it can get heavier. I'm good.
What I'm saying is, if you want to delay this till like tomorrow, next week,
Oh, gosh. Maybe we should have a talk
Shush,
about
Carol.
that.
You really are
Let it
in
be
trouble,
something.
I have
Like,
to tell you.
really? Really?
I'm just thinking of the weather.
Really?
So, am I starting again, or
Yeah,
we just now?
no, just
Start the music?
Yeah. And then just go through something.
Okay, here we go.
Your sister, so the two of you can hold hands, if you don't mind. This is where I get the boss people around. But go ahead and join hands. And since it's an intimate gathering here, a photographer, is this a good positioning for them for pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, everyone, have a seat or stand, and everyone can hear okay, I imagine. Well, you know why we're here today. Okay. Welcome everyone, and thank you on behalf of Kimberly and David for being here. They appreciate each and every one of you here for being here today to share this very special day with them. Today, before all of you, the people that they cherish most in their lives, they will say the most powerful, the most loving words two people can say to each other. They will take their wedding vows. It is our honor and our privilege to bear witness. They stand before us as a beacon of light, inspiring all of us to love. They give us hope. Love truly represents the best of humanity, for it is ordained by a force much greater than our common understanding. It is by the grace of this divine mystery that we now come together. Although today is obviously a celebration of the love that David and Kimberly feel for each other, it's also a tribute to each and every one of you here today. I'm sure that you know that. Each one of you are the threads of which are woven into the tapestry of their lives. Each one of you is a very important piece in the story that their life tells. It's the fabric that they wrap around themselves and take comfort in when the world seems cold. The gratitude and the love that they feel for each one of you, and I'm sure the love that you feel in return towards them, will help to nourish these two as they move forward in their married life together. As they move forth now as a family, you join with them, becoming one larger family, supporting each other with love and friendship. And I'd like to say before I move on further, is that I have a questionnaire that's pretty extensive, and in communicating with David and Kimberly, I got as much information, and that's why every ceremony that I write is unique and it's very personalized. And this is from everything I'm about to say from here on out is really their heartfelt expression of how they feel. I just helped put it into words to deliver in front of you today. Kimberly and David would like to extend a very special honor and thanks to their parents and grandparents, for you especially, of course, have helped to shape their lives and have passed on to them good values and ethics. You've been great role models in caring for others, in kindness, in respect and love. And let us take a moment now to honor those, although not with us here today in body, are most certainly with us here today in spirit. A very special honor to David's parents, Steve and Ina, and his sisters Karen and Nancy, and to Kimberly's maternal grandfather John. They will always remain a part of you that you are so incredibly thankful for. I'm sure they're smiling upon the two of you as they're witnessing the joining of your lives and your families. Well, I'm sure you'll agree with me when I say you'll agree with me anything about love today, right? I don't know, I really feel like it's love. Love is what truly organizes our large and unpredictable world. It's that which enshrines and ennobles our human experience, and it's truly the basis of peace of family and peace of all persons of the earth. The greatest gift bestowed upon us humans is the gift of love freely given between two people, and we're here to celebrate that gift today. Well, congratulations to the two of you. 5 years this week, right? 5 years to this week since you've been together, and what a great way to celebrate a relationship that you said always feels comfortable and right to both of you. And I'd like to share with you just some of the incredible things that they shared with me that they love about each other. I think it's a nice moment to reflect on that. David, Kimberly admires the way in which you make time count. Your determination and work ethic are admirable as well. You taught her so much, and she likes who she is because of you. She admires your confidence in yourself, but especially the way you inspire confidence in others. She appreciates your calming presence and that you are such a great listener. She feels loved by you in so many different ways. You are her rock and her sanity, and she's excited to become your wife. Kimberly, David loves how focused you can get once you've set your mind on something. Just thinking, I hear a chuckle after that. He loves your playfulness. He appreciates your taking responsibility for the household. He admires your determination to resolve a problem, and that you trust that together there is absolutely nothing the both of you can't do. He knew that you were the one for him when he realized how much time he could spend with you talking and how much he enjoys every single minute of it. Both of you shared with me that you feel your lives have, both of your lives have improved since you've been together. You told me that you bring a balance to each other's life and complement each other in so many different ways. You're both also very committed to not take each other for granted, and that's really a huge thing. You realize that the importance of seeing that life is too short to not enjoy all the happiness that you share together. As you put it, you are an unstoppable team, and your relationship comes easy to both of you. This reading reminded me of the two of you. There's so many beautiful readings out there in love and marriage, and I really like finding, readings that fit each couple. And I guess you liked it because you approved it. But and it's called Why Marriage, and I have it's by Deanna Accolades, but I've seen so many different names for authors. Anyway, irrelevant. Why Marriage? Because to the depths of me, I long to love one person with all of my heart, my soul, my mind, and my body. Because I need a forever friend to trust with the intimacies of me, who won't hold them against me, who loves me when I'm unlikable, who sees the small child in me, and who looks for the divine potential in me. Because I need to cuddle in the warmth of the night with someone who is thankful for me, with someone I feel fortunate to hold. Because marriage means an opportunity to grow in love and in friendship. Because marriage is a discipline to be added to a list of achievements. Because marriages do not fail, people fail when they enter into a marriage expecting another person to make them whole. Because knowing this, I promised myself to take full responsibility for my spiritual, my mental, and my physical wholeness. I create me, and I take half of the responsibility for my marriage. Together, we create our marriage. With this understanding, the possibilities are truly limitless. How true that is. Well, for two people to meet and feel such a deep sense of connectedness and a bond and get along so well, I find it hard to not believe in some, I don't know what it is, but there is some magical force in the universe that if we're lucky enough, that we find the one that is perfect for us. And the two of you are truly blessed to have found each other. True love is surely an inspiration in our hearts to enrich ourselves, and then we pass it on to others. And I think you know what I mean. If you meet somebody, well, just look into both their eyes. If you meet somebody that truly feels loved, it could be by an animal, whatever. I mean, a person, I just have to say that with all the love of animals present. But you see that in a person, if they take that in, they feel it. I don't know. That's something that excites me in life, because it's important too. When, like when she said that you instill confidence in other people that you meet. There's really, we could do a lot just by being positive and loving people in this world. I didn't mean to get all preachy, but anyway. Anyway, I honor your relationship as I'm sure everyone else here does, and see so much beauty in it. I'm sure everyone here will join with me in sending these to all the blessings the world could possibly offer. May your days together be filled with love and joy, but no matter what life may bring, whether it's the wonderful sound of laughter or the anguish of tears, whether life brings abundance or hardship, sickness or health, now you will walk this walk called life, hand in hand, committed as husband and wife eternally. Let your arms be a safe haven and a refuge for each other to come home to each and every day. Cherish your time together, for life is most certainly a gift. Be kind in your words, even in the bad times, for as we know, the storms of life do inevitably come. It is then that you are called upon to hold each other closer. Remember that your future hopes and dreams are always within sight and reach if you face each obstacle together as a team. The covenant of marriage is one that can only be entered into by persons who are both legally and spiritually free to offer themselves to each other. Therefore, in the presence of all your witnesses here today, I will ask you to state your intentions. Kimberly Sean Pegler and David Antropoulos, do you come here freely and without reservation to enter into the holy state of matrimony? It is in this spirit that you've come here today to share these vows that you've written for each other. And I didn't have here who would go first, so you guys did. Toss a coin. I guess you're going first.
Dave, I'm so grateful for you. You're patient, kind, and loving, and you've made my life infinitely better by being in it. I'm the best me when I'm with you. I promise to love, honor, and cherish you for the rest of my life and take care of you always, just as you take care of me. And I look forward to many more adventures together, the most exciting being our marriage.
When I met you and I knew you like the perfect woman, the only question I ever had was, why this time in life? Like, it's so late. So we talked about it. We met earlier, we had that meeting with you. The only thing I can come up with is that you're just that weird with thought. Perfect. If you're not here, if you weren't here today, it would take me another 20, 30 years to find someone.
Time for the rings. Oh, actually, before the rings, you can hand it to me now. If you would open them, just hand it to me. It'd be great. I'm glad they turned the ring off.
Yeah.
Before the exchange of rings, I'd like to ask everyone here today, as Kimberly and David begin their married lives together, they ask for you to stand by them. With your steadfast care, respect, and love, you can support their marriage and the new family they are creating today. Will you surround them? I want to ask everyone here, you don't have to stand, but I want to ask you all a question. Will you surround them with love, offering them the joys of your friendship and supporting them in their marriage and as a family, offering your blessings and encouraging them in all their endeavors throughout the years? If you agree, please say we do. We do. Okay, we have witnesses. And we have it written down. Okay, they say we do. And then I'd like to do, there's the three of us put our hands together over these rings. I'd like to do a blessing of the rings because I don't know when that word bling came into our vocabulary, but they're not just bling. They represent everything that led up to this moment. And the reason I like doing a blessing is that as you exchange these rings and each wear them, that I hope that you're forever reminded of how special today was and how much you mean to each other. And these rings are hereby blessed. Well, these rings are powerful symbols. The circle symbolizes the wholeness of your love. It's unbroken and everlasting, and the precious metal represents the sincerity of your commitment to each other. It is strong, enduring, indestructible, and will not tarnish. And I hope as you both wear these rings that you're forever reminded of the love and the devotion that brought you here today. Now these rings are hereby blessed. And David, if you would please take both rings, and as you place them on Kimberly's finger, please repeat after me. Just as the circle is without end, my love for you is eternal. With this ring, I take you to be my wife. And as you place it on David's finger, please repeat after me. Just as the circle is without end,
Just as the circle is without end,
my love for you is eternal.
my love for you is eternal.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I take you to be my husband. David and Kimberly, may happiness be guided to your home, and may peace and plenty be first to lift the latch on your door. May you keep the flame alive for each other in your hearts forever. I wish for your home to be a place of happiness for all who enter it, a place where both the young and the old are renewed in each other's company. And when life seems to be too much or you've just had a rough day, may you always find your place of refuge, where you can find the comfort of always knowing that you are accepted and loved unconditionally. Blessings and much love to you as you move forward in your married lives together. And here's a closing reading called The Promise, author unknown. Within this blessed union of souls, where two hearts intertwine to become one, there lies a promise, perfectly born, divinely created, and intimately shared. It is a place where the hope and majesty of beginnings reside, and where all things are made possible by the astounding love shared by you two spirits. As you hold each other's hands in this promise, and eagerly look into the future in each other's eyes, may your unconditional love and your devotion take you to places of which you both have only dreamed of, where you will dwell for a lifetime of happiness, sheltered in the warmth of each other's arms. And now, before the pronouncement and kiss, we're going to do a little Greek tradition, and Kimberly's sister is going to hand out their sacks of sweet almonds, and beautiful sacks, and it's called kefeta, which represents wishing them health, wealth, happiness, prosperity, and longevity. The Greeks used I thought this was interesting too, that the Greeks use an odd number of kefeta in the sacks because an odd number is not divisible by 2. This represents the concept that the number cannot be divided. So, with wishing the new couple will never be divided, do you want everybody to open them up and try them? Okay. Then if anyone's taping this, tape the crunching. Thank you. I like that brief moment. That's great. Well, darn, here we are at the end. It was going so well. But I know you want to achieve the desired effect. So, Kimberly and David, by the love that has brought you here today and the vows you've exchanged and the integrity of your commitment to each other in the presence of all your witnesses here today and the powers vested in me and the Commonwealth of Virginia, it's my pleasure and my very deepest honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss. And I'll get out of the way for the picture. Yay!
Coming back at me.
And now I'd like to introduce to everyone for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. David
Yay!
Oh, we were taping this. Well, you're going to have to edit some of my little additional comments.
Congratulations.
I feel like making a lot of noise or something.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you.
Well, that was good talk.
There we go, that was nice.
Thank you.